Albanese, he'd be using his jab. I like the side-to-side movement, but his jab is almost smothered by Ashira. With this guy's reach advantage and height advantage, he should be using the jab. He's not turning his left shoulder in. He's squared up too much. Smith is making a lot of mistakes. So what happens when he's squared like that? When he throws his right hand lead, he doesn't have the power. You got to get that left shoulder turned in and jab properly. But instead, he's letting Ashira smother him, and he's letting Ashira take the fight away from him on the inside. And this is a guy who's much bigger, much stronger, much quicker. And he's letting Ashira take it away from him. Now remember, Smith has considerable power. But look who's landing the power shots. They're not knocking him out, but look at these shots. Ashira's giving this guy a whale of a show. I get the opinion at any time that Happy Smith could explode and drop this guy, but Ashira's having things going his way right now. Fighting a good fight, a smart fight. Smother the height and reach of this guy, work to the inside. And this is where Smith wants to fight the fight. Up at his toes, jab, jab, throw the right hand, then come back with the left hook. But he's not doing that. Instead, he works his way in and he throws uppercuts. Where's the jab there going in? And where's the jab with definitively coming off the back foot? You see, he wants to go to the left hook power shot. But you got to soften the guy up with some jabs and right hands, and then you can come and knock him out with the left hook. You know, I'm talking about this guy that doesn't know what he's doing. Don't forget this kid's 21-0. I just don't like the way he's fighting this opponent. Ashira's having a nice evening against him so far because Smith is not fighting the proper fight against him to this point. And again, with his power, he could add with one shot. He's that kind of puncher. Two-thirds of his fights have ended in knockout. 14 KOs. And I'm talking about KOs, not TKOs. Closing seconds of the third.
Go ahead.
LaBelle has ended the third round, and in my way of thinking, Ashira has won all three of the first 3 rounds. And again, it's just out hustling this guy.
We got some good breathing. Down, deep down. Come on, deep down.
Go spine.
You see, you're controlling this, but don't get lazy now. You're in good shape. He's getting tired and you will be getting better. So just keep that pace up. But don't get careless in front of him. You got to work your way in. You can't just be running.
How busy this guy is. So Ashira with his back to you. He throws that punch, definitive punch, good left hook, right hand again. Digging hard, he's just not working yet.
Coming up, scheduled for 10.
What's Smith doing hanging around in there? He's in the kill zone. He doesn't get out of there. Just sits there and lets the guy pummel him. All right, here we go. Round number 4. This is scheduled for 10 rounds. Middleweight division, and Quinton Smith hasn't opened up yet. The reason for it is that Ashira is smothering him on the inside. He goes to the looping shot, pummels him with the body. Look at the amount of punches that Ashira has thrown so far, and Smith sits on the ropes. This isn't where he wants to be with this guy. Finally, he has to hang on. Ashira's taking this fight away from Quinton Smith. Smith's legs aren't there. He felt some of those shots. Now he gets up on his toes. But look at this. No jab. Where's the jab? Then he works inside. When he comes inside, that's Ashira's kitchen in this fight. Smith is fighting totally the wrong fight against this guy. And now you have to question if his decision to change the guy that brought him this far in Albanese was the right decision. No disrespect to Tony Morgan and Matt Morgan, but sometimes you gotta go home, dance with the guy that brung you there, as they say. But if this is their fight plan, it's not working. He's waiting, and he paused with the left. Why didn't he drive up the back foot with that left? So look at him, look at Ashira taking the fight away from him. Now here's Smith, he lets him come in, he plants his foot, so with the jab. And when he throws the jab, he doesn't throw it definitively. But he does throw the left hook with power. That jab is pretty good. Uppercut is good. But look at the guy Ashira throws 4 or 5 punches to every one that Smith throws. A few times Benji does actually able to separate the guys. Now Smith has the appearance that he wants to pick it up. He's done a lot of Quinton's fights, and he doesn't look like the same guy to me tonight for some reason. Let this guy bore in on him constantly. Smith to the left of your screen. See, he throws his uppercuts well. But look at this. Right back comes Ashira and gets him off balance. And the legs out there is Smith right now. His big legs and knees are very loose. Reason for that, he's taking so many shots, unnecessary shots. You can't hold this kid off. Reason for that is his ineffective jab. And a jab that was really good earlier in his career. And I'm pointing out all of these mistakes that Smith is making. And remember, he has the power to end this with one blast. But his legs aren't there right now. He's very loose in the knees and very heavy in the heels. He throws his right-hand lead that time, but he doesn't turn his body into it. He can't because his shoulders are too squared up. All of a sudden, there's all kinds of fundamental mistakes and fundamental errors that Smith is making. Errors I haven't seen before, and it's allowing Ashira not only to be in the fight, but win the fight to this point. So the bell ends round 4, another Ashira round. Now we got to question whether Smith is going to be able to use his power, recover from his lack of bounce in the knees and his legs, and see what he can do to try and take this away as we listen.
Yeah, that'll wake your ass up. All right, Matt, dry him off. Listen, baby. Listen to me. You're still standing there. I don't want you standing there no more, all right? I want you touching his ass and moving, okay? Give me one-on-one, okay? All right, how you feeling? How you feeling? Relax.
Relax your other leg.
How you feeling? Hey, listen. This guy just wants to score easy shit. Once you lay there, he's going to score easy shit, all right? You're popping him, then you're standing there. I don't want no more.
Look at this. Ashira really hustling. Every once in a while, Smith will do something that looks like that uppercut. Right on top of him is Ashira. Just out hustling these guys.
Let's go.
This is round 5. It's scheduled for 10. I've given every round on my score sheet to Evans Ashira in a fight that Smith would be the favorite in for sure. But Ashira has out-hustled him throughout. Look at the whole posture of Quentin Smith. Backing up, coming inside without throwing, closing the kill zone, tapping him and parring him instead of really turning over that left hook, which I know he can throw. The reason he's doing that, a pretty good right-hand lead that time, but why hang out in the kill zone here and let this guy beat you up on the inside? That's what's happening. Where's the right hand behind it? Why aren't you driving off your back foot to throw that left jab with definitiveness? That time he landed a pretty good right hand, but always behind it. A lot of fundamental mistakes I'm seeing from Happy that I haven't seen before.
Come on, keep it up, Evan. Come on, Evan.
He's up on his toes. This is where to fight the fight. This is okay, but jab and move. Instead, again, he waits and Ashira takes it away from him. All right, that's what he needs to do. If you're going to close the kill zone, you better be throwing. And that's the difference in this fight. When Ashira closes the kill zone, he is throwing. Here's where Happy wants to be fighting the fight, right there. And then turn over the big right hand and come back with the left hook. But see, this kid takes it away from him. And the reason for that is the jab, while it can be effective, as his corner was telling him, touch him, and move. That's okay. But it's not okay at this stage of the fight. If you're going to touch him, you got to touch him definitively. You want to step up into that jab. Throw the jab definitively. Make it a punch. And then throw your right hand behind it. Come back with your powerful left hook. And you're not doing that. He did touch him and move. And that's ineffective right now. See how awkward he looks? Loads up the right hand as Ashira that time and whistles past the nose of Smith, but he's hustling all the time. Look at this guy. Ashira's got him back on his heels again. Happy turns around. He needs to grab this guy and spin him, get him off balance and throw his right hand. Smith that time jabs backing up. That's not the way to throw a jab. With his shoulders squared up so much, he doesn't have the same power that he used to have with his right hand. He's almost pushing his right hand instead of really turning it over with his shoulder and hip and getting his leg in. Now he gets up and his bounces on his feet a little bit. And the shorter Ashira comes in and makes him pay. Now, Happy Smith is just not getting off first at all tonight. When he does